All right, just a quick update. I did say in a previous video that the problem with these cars here in the midweek lifestyle game is there's no cash for them. Well, good news, because now there's £2,000 cash with all the cars, which is brilliant. So if you're a bit short of money, if you're skint and you want to win a car, now you can afford to tax it and insure it and fill it up and go for a drive. So that's great news. I'm glad they should have done that. They were always going to have to do it, I think, but I would have liked to have seen as well the option of adding an extra sort of £15,000 or £20,000 to it, cash as well. But maybe that'll come at a later date. Well, we'll see. I mean, I guess this is only a trial for a couple of weeks anyway. Now, I know I said I wouldn't play this because you didn't know what the odds were. However, I am going to play it this week, and I'm going to play for the cash. And let me explain why, to tell you what I've done, why I'm trapped into doing it. So you would have seen in the last video that I put these two crosses up here because I had them cheap for one of the new Range Rovers, which I think was a mistake, and they were underpriced, so I grabbed them and I just put two crosses there. But what I'd done, I had zoomed right in on a picture and looked at where his eyes were looking, so I still think that, you know, his eyes are looking up there when you zoom in, and I complain that a lot of the judges don't zoom in. They just look at the photo in its standard perception there, and from there it looks like he's looking in this sort of area. Now, the golden rule is, as they explain quite clearly in the instructions on how to play the game, is you should be trying to figure out where the judges are going to put the cross, not where you think it is. So when I looked at it from this perspective, instead of zooming in, I thought, well, okay, there's a good chance the judges are going to go here. So I bought another 2 tickets for the BMW X1 and stuck them in there. So the top 2 is where I think the ball would be, or centre of the ball, and the bottom 2, I think, are where the judges are likely to go. Oh, I mean, we'll see. We'll see when the results come out. So what car did I go for the extra 2? I went for this one, the all-new, revamped BMW X1, X-Drive, X-Line, X-everything. And why? Well, because it's got all the new digital dash. I mean, it looks... I'm not 100% sold on the looks, but it is, you know, up to date. It's the modern look now. 0 to 60, 7.4 seconds, plenty of power. It's all-wheel drive, so you can use it in all weathers. But look at the miles per gallon, 58.9. So you've got a nippy car, plenty of room. You can drive it in all weathers because it's all-wheel drive, and does nearly 60 to the gallon. It was a no-brainer. I'd happily take that car plus the 50 grand. But because I'd spent on another 2 tickets, that took me up now closer to the gold tier again. Let me show you. Now, I've been in the gold tier since, I don't know, almost since I started playing it, because I spend over £40 a month. Sometimes I dropped under, but I'm usually just over and stay within the range. But I was well out of it this time, but now I've done those other 2 tickets. I only need £2.51 to spend another £2.51 this week to get back into the gold member tier. So I thought, okay, what can I spend £2.51 on? So, as you can see up here on the right in the basket, I've got £2.55 ready to go. And that's because I bought 3 tickets for the £25,000 cash prize. They were 85 pence a ticket, so 3.85 going to £2.55. So that just puts me 4 pence inside the gold tier ready for next week. So I haven't paid for them yet, but... I'm going to. It was a tricky question this week as well. It was an odd question. You'll have to have a look at it yourselves, but I had to do a bit of research on it. And they say it's an easy question, but it wasn't particularly easy. If you know your flags, it's easy, but who does? That's it, really. That's all I wanted to say. It was just an update on the fact that they've added £2,000 cash to the midweek cars. Right, cheers everyone. We'll speak next Tuesday now.